Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, APWSPORTS signing in. You guys may hear it in my voice. I am still not 100%, but I think I'm good enough to give my thoughts finally on the Bears finally doing the deed that I was calling for all season. And the Bears have finally fired offensive coordinator Luke Getsy.
Yeah! Fire! Yes! 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 Hallelujah!
Along with him goes quarterbacks coach Andrew Janoko, wide receivers coach Ty Tolbert, running backs coach Omar Young, and assistant tight ends coach Tim Zett. All have been relieved of their duties, aka fired, for the Bears offensive staff. Now, we all know the Bears roster offensively hasn't been great, but I'm not one to get into the numbers if you guys know and watching this channel. But this Bears running offense was particularly good, finishing second in 2023, and they finished first last year in 2021. But the passing game, not so much. Even with the acquisition of DJ Moore and the emergence of Kmet, the Bears still finished 27th in the league in passing this year. And last year, they were dead last.
So much pain! So much pain!
So not much improvement number-wise from the passing game in each year, but the running game still stayed consistent. Now, one thing is the development of Justin Fields under Luke Getsy, which I didn't think we saw the best of Justin Fields under Luke Getsy. I personally don't think he was put in the right positions to succeed. I personally think Luke Getsy was not one that put his players in the best positions to succeed until it was too late. We started to see DJ Moore be used in the slot late in the season. We seen when the game, especially when Kmet and DJ Moore were dealing with injuries, the Bears' passing offense wasn't necessarily great. I think the Bears had the talent to be put in good positions, but for whatever case may be, I think Luke Getsy was just not the guy to help put this Bears offense in the right positions to succeed. Now, I've already made my thoughts clear on this. The Bears do not need to go and draft Caleb Williams. The Bears do not need to go and draft Drake May. I think you build upon this roster, you build upon what Justin Fields can do, and you get him some offensive help. Now, there's going to be a lot of talk for the next couple of months with Caleb Williams entering, what the Bears going to do, all that. This is not this video. This video is just basically the offensive coordinator. Now, I think a perfect guy to probably get in here, maybe you could potentially get a guy like Greg Roman, who has experience with the athletic quarterback as he did with his time with the Baltimore Ravens. They've already interviewed 4 candidates as I record this video, as they've interviewed Shane Waldron, the offensive coordinator from the Seattle Seahawks, who I think is going to be a good offensive coordinator, but I just don't personally see him coming in and being that much of a difference. I personally think that, but his offenses in Seattle were 16th, 10th, and 17th. The rank expected the 3 years he was there, and 24th, 14th, and 12th in the passing game, respectively, for the 3 years that he has been the offensive coordinator. Now, he did have Geno Smith as a good quarterback in 2022 when he won the Comeback Player of the Year. Can he do it with Justin Fields? Who knows, but he's a candidate. They've interviewed Clint Kubiak, the son of former Broncos and Texans head coach Gary Kubiak, who has been the passing game coordinator for the 49ers when Bobby Slowick left last season to take the offensive coordinator job with the Houston Texans. And that Kubiak-Shanahan tree is very interesting, as we see Kyle Shanahan, Sean McVay, as we see what a guy like Slowick has done with C.J. Stroud with the Texans. We all see what Mike McDaniel has done with his job with the Miami Dolphins. So I'm just interested to see who can be the next guy that comes up from that 49ers tree. Is always going to be intriguing, and it will be very intriguing to pair him with Justin Fields and the weapons that the Bears could potentially have. Greg Olsen, the Seattle Seahawks quarterback coach, who's had some experience in Detroit from 2004-05, St. Louis from 2006-07, the then St. Louis Rams, Buccaneers 09-11, Raiders 2013-14, Jaguars 15-16, and the Raiders again in 2018-2021. I'm not personally a big fan of having Greg Olsen as the coordinator. A lot of things that he's done in the NFL just pretty much have not worked, and I'm kind of skeptical on him. And Leanne Cohen, the Kentucky football offensive coordinator, has been interviewed, but the good deed is done. I really think the Bears have made the step forward and letting go of so much of the offensive staff that the last 2 years in this league and with this offense just haven't maximized what the players can do best. And it's interesting to see where the Bears are going to go next. You guys know how I feel. I personally think you get a guy to help develop Justin Fields. You get a guy to help push this offense forward. That we've seen in spurts. They could be a very successful offense. I just think you get a better system. I think you get better play calling, get a better line, get some more receivers, and I just think you're going to exponentiate the development of this offense and where things could be in 2024. And the other major news story is that the Bears are going to keep head coach Matt Eberflus in place for 2024. Now, as the season went on, the Bears defensively got better and better and better with the scheme, and when Matt Eberflus took over the play calling, then on top of that, you have to think the addition of Montez Sweat, bringing him into this system. His defense got better and better, and you can tell the players just go hard for Matt Eberflus. Early in the year, it looked like he could have been gone, but the adjustment he was able to make mid-season with this defense, the things that we was able to do, how we saw play from TJ Edwards, how we saw play from Edmunds, Montez Sweat effect was real. I just personally believe Matt Eberflus and the leadership that he can bring, I think the Bears made the right decision by keeping Eberflus because this team has something to build towards 2024. It's not like last year where we were just the bottom of the tank. It looked like that earlier in the season, but as the year went on, this team, mainly defensively, just got better and better and better. That was one of the things that Eberflus was brought to correct was some of the defensive woes. Now, last year in 2022, we just didn't have the players. I just think you get more talent. You probably get another edge rusher, probably get a 3 technique. You got to re-sign Jaylon Johnson. That is key. You got to re-sign Jaylon Johnson in order to keep this team going forward and forward. But I'm not going to get too deep into that. That'll be a separate video once my voice gets right. But I agree with the decision to keep Matt Eberflus and let this team continue to build on what they had a successful defensive season. And I think it would be more successful if they get more familiar with the calls, more familiar with the toolage that Eberflus brings. But I'm glad they fired Mr. Getsy.
Yes! Yes!
Thank God for that. And Eberflus is kept around. But there's a lot of talk with this Bears offseason to go. And I'm going to end the video here before my voice gets even more shot. Make sure you guys leave your thoughts, comment below, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.